Well, hallelujah, boo. It's Reverend Jamie here, your internet pastor, and it's Wisdom Wednesday again. So y'all know how we do's it. Somebody in my DM needs some advice. So I'm going to read the letter. I'm going to say what I think, and then y'all going to say what y'all think in the comments, because the person that wrote me the DM that needs our assistance is going to be reading all the comments so they can figure out what they want to do. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Dear Reverend Jamie, that's me. I was with a man I truly believed I was assigned to, okay? It wasn't about butterflies or fairy tales. It was spiritual, purposeful, intentional. And it wasn't perfect, but I knew God had a calling on both of us and something powerful that was supposed to be birthed through our partnership. But after a while, things shifted. We were praying together, and a lot of things started going really well in his life, and he started pulling away. He said he needed space. We broke up. Then I believe he reconnected with a woman from his past who didn't challenge him, didn't stretch him, and definitely didn't carry the oil. She was easy, comfortable, familiar. So I stepped back quietly, obediently, and painfully. And here's what's wild. Ever since I stepped back, his life has started unraveling. He ain't covered by them prayers no more. I'm not saying that out of ego. I'm saying that because I can see the fruit. He's struggling mentally, emotionally, financially, even spiritually. Doors closing, peace gone, people falling off. And me, I've got peace. I'm healing. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm covered. It made me realize something I never understood before. Sometimes when someone walks away from their assigned person, they don't just lose the relationship, they step off the entire path that was anointed for their life. That's a word. And when you leave the path, the blessings that were only scheduled for that route don't follow you. Amen to that, hunty. So my question is this: how do I release him in peace while still carrying the burden of knowing I was his helpmate and now he's out here lost? How do I stop feeling guilty for being his stability when he's the one who let go? Signed, a woman who wasn't meant to be his backup plan. Child, mean no harm. Lord knows I ain't trying to start no trouble, but this ain't no real problem. Your real problem is that you have not mastered surrender. You don't truly all the way 1,000% trust God. You need to take your hand off this problem and it will become a solution quicker than you think, okay? You said, how do I release him in peace while still carrying the burden of knowing I was his helpmate and now he's out here lost? First of all, you can't carry peace and burden at the same time. If you going to carry peace, then you can't carry burden. If you going to carry burden, you can't carry peace. Choose one. Okay? Now, understand that when you guys were praying together, in accordance to what you said, things were going well in his life. That's a clear indication that you probably his wife. But you got to pray about that. You got to make sure you clear. Lord, is this the man that you have for me? Show me this. Lord, if it's not, show me this. And then, Lord, give me the peace and the patience and the preparation that I need moving forward either way. Okay? And then you got to trust that if this is the Lord's pick for you, that he is doing what he's doing in this man's life and is going to use everything that's going on in this situation to your benefit, because that's what the Lord do. The Bible say, and we know that all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. And of course, the fact that you said y'all was praying together, I know that you're a prayerful person, at least to some extent, okay? You're writing me. You've watched my videos, so I'm assuming you're a believer. So if you're a believer, you got to be all the way a believer, honey. And that's with anything. That's with a job. That's with a house. That's with a car. That's with a man. Okay. So if you know that this is the man for you, and honestly, you already know, you have an inner knowing. Before you even pray, you have an inner knowing. And usually it's the person that's more spiritually inclined that gets the stronger inner knowing. The other person is always usually confused. That doesn't mean he's a bad person. It just means not as spiritually inclined as you. So you got to pray. You got to be responsible for the praying because you're the more spiritually inclined person. And what you need to do in your prayer time after asking the Lord all them questions I said, you need to ask him to show you how to surrender truly, fully, and trust the Lord. Because here's the thing, the Lord know all the circumstances better than you. And just because you know that this man is the man for you right now doesn't mean the Lord means for y'all to be together right now. Child Saul was out here killing Christians until he had his Damascus Road experience where the scales was removed from his eyes and he could finally see what he was doing. This man can't see what he's doing right now, but the person in charge of showing him what he's doing is the Lord, and only the Lord. It ain't you. It's nothing you can cook, nothing you can clean, nothing you can, that will make his eyes open. Only the Lord can do that. So what you gotta do is stop clenching hold to him and let him go. And whatever the Lord want to make happen in his life, when you let him go, is none of your business, because all of those things are put in place to show him what he is doing. And now, if with his free will, he decides that he don't want what the Lord want for him, then you got to trust that the Lord will do the same thing that he did, what he did, when he did, what he did between King Saul and King David. King Saul was the first king of Israel, but he ain't do what the Lord wanted him to do. So the Lord raised up somebody better, King David. So you got to trust that if this man is for you, that the Lord is going to take him through whatever he need to be put through to be prepared for you. And that if with his free will he just don't do the right thing, the Lord will raise you up a King David. He's quite capable of doing that. He did it before, he can do it again. What you got to do is master the art of letting go. Because not being able to let go fully just proves that you have doubt in your heart. So really, more than you need to be praying back this man, you need to be praying back that. Furthermore, how do you stop feeling guilty for being his stability when he's the one who let go? Once again, let that go. Pray over it and let it go. Tell the Lord that you fully surrender it. It's in his hands and you're not holding on to it no more. Go on about your business. Focus on yourself. Go places you want to go. Beautify yourself. Level all the way up. Because whether the Lord bring this man back to you or bring you somebody better, you gonna want to be your best self. And that includes having a stronger relationship and trust in the Lord. Because I promise you, if he bless you with a husband and a family of your own, you definitely going to need prayer. And you definitely going to need to know how to pray, how to talk to the Lord, how to trust him totally. You're going to need that. You're going to need it. So get to preparing, because you're not prepared at the moment. If the Lord gave you a husband right now, to be honest, Hunty, based on all that you said, you're not ready for it because you don't totally know how to surrender. Get to praying and trusting. I promise you, the Lord has it all under control, Hunty. Keep living. Stop trying to hold doubt and peace, and know that the same Lord that did it for everybody else can and will do it for you too. But that's just what I think. Y'all let our good sis know what y'all think in the comments.